How is everybody doing today? And in this video, we are going to be talking about, it seems that, I'm not gonna lie, that Starreal is non-stop posting animations for characters that aren't supposed to be here yet. They could be posting Herta stuff, which we've already seen through the content creator server. And same thing with Aglia. We haven't seen any animations from her, but we've seen from the live stream. And now it seems that we're now looking at, yesterday was Castress. We were looking at Castress and what her animations were, her potentially being in 3.2. And now we got Tribbie animations, which I'm actually kind of excited to talk about because this kind of opens up an avenue of, especially because she is a Harmony support, that is a very important thing to make note of, because as we all know, Harmony characters are the most valuable characters in the game, some of the most best investment choices when it comes to your account, period. And seeing what type of Harmony character she is could help us out in figuring out which characters are going to like her, and of course what she could possibly be doing. Now, not gonna lie, I have seen the clip already, but when looking at it, it doesn't strike me as a full-on support like we have Robin, like we have characters like REHOO. This seems to be a DPS support potentially. If we look at the actual clip here, she is legit bombing enemies. Like, one, I'm assuming the skill, which are now we get to see that there's all three of them are inside this animation. Three of them, they're using rockets to hit enemies. That's the skill I'm assuming, and this is the ult 100%. Rocket, planet explosion. Well, that one may not actually hurt enemies because I didn't see an enemy in there. Oh, they put the enemy in the rocket. So this is super interesting because looking at the animations we've seen so far, both of these are damaging animations, one being the skill right there and the other being another damaging animation. We don't know if this hits all of the characters. We do know it hits 3 at least. So there is something to make note of for this character specifically, and that since this Harmony character, as you may remember, is coming into the game, who else is coming alongside them that is going to make use of what they're doing? So realistically, we still don't know what they provide Harmony wise. We do know that they do damage though, and at the same time, looking at the characters that we have currently in the game, one of the biggest characters so far that could get a massive boost from having someone like Tribbie on the team is going to be someone that we don't even have in the game yet, and that is going to be Herta. Herta might actually be getting a premium option for her Harmony slot very soon, and this is actually very interesting because realistically, looking at Harmony, the characters that were supposed to be alongside Herta were going to be characters like Robin, we're going to be characters like Sunday, we're going to be characters like Remembrance MC. But now looking at Tribbie and how she's going to be Harmony, how she's actually going to be doing damage, AoE damage at that, helping out Herta do more damage all around the field, making it so that she can actually provide stacks to Herta's interpretation. This is going to make it a lot easier, especially if you're rocking the team of, let's say, something like Herta, Serval, or Jade, or who was the other erudition character everyone's trying to use? Oh, Mini Herta. Using any of those three characters alongside Herta, plus having that Harmony support that is doing damage at that point as well, and then having another character at the end that's sustain. Anything that can go from Linksha to Aventurine, any of those characters will work because those also do damage. That is very interesting. Depending on the frequency of how many times Tribbie can actually do damage is going to be very important, because of course this is going to allow for Herta to be able to stack up her stacks way quicker, allowing her to do a lot more damage a lot faster, and that's only a buff for her specifically. When it comes to all the other characters in the game, I don't really see a reason why anybody else would want a damaging support. Realistically, I don't see anybody at the current moment that would like that, unless she provides something crazy, like if she breaks, they get delayed. If she breaks, they take dot immediately. There's almost an infinite amount of things, of course, they could do with this Harmony character, but realistically, the only character right now that we know so far that is directly impacted by Tribbie being able to damage enemies in a more direct manner, because of course, we do have someone like Robin who is able to damage enemies by herself. She's able to be in her ultimate. She doesn't have to act. And with this being said, she can do damage whenever an enemy or an ally, my bad, does their attack, and allows them to do that little tick that Robin usually gives off to that enemy. So Robin realistically isn't going to be in the same vein as something like Tribbie for the Herta, because Tribbie is directly hitting the enemy, allowing for someone like Jade, someone like Herta to actually be able to gain stacks off them, gain some type of synergistic purpose from those characters being alongside Tribbie. So this is actually very interesting to see that within those animations that we just got, we potentially just got confirmation that this character is tied to specifically Herta, most likely. Now, of course, she can be a lot of different things than just a Herta support, because this, of course, doesn't tell us anything. This doesn't give us what type of boost they're giving in terms of damage. This isn't giving us any type of debuffs, buffs. This isn't giving us any type of relation to how this attack happens. Maybe they're a full supportive character, they're skill supports, they're ultimate supports, but let's say something regarding memo sprites or something regarding conditions on the field, when something happens, then they get to do damage. We'll have to wait and see. But looking at what we just saw with those animations specifically, yeah, they're going to be tied to Herta. They're going to be looking at a premium support for the Herta team, which realistically we didn't have a perfect support for Herta, because of course Herta just wants full-on damage, wants all the allies to do as much hitting as they can, AoE wise, to be able to stack up interpretation, so you don't have to wait that long, so you're able to use your enhanced skill to be able to do that massive nuke that Herta is able to do. So that is very interesting to see. I definitely want a lot of people to put that into consideration, especially if you are trying to invest very hardly into Herta. Of course, like I said, we don't know all the information so far about Tribbie, besides that she can attack, but from that information alone, we can already tell who's supposed to be with who. So looking at the reruns that we have right now, with Robin coming very soon, and same thing goes for, if I'm not wrong, is Robin, and then other than that is Fei Xiao. That's important. Robin definitely is going to be a premier character that is going to be coming out very, very soon. For a lot of people that don't have her, are definitely tempted to pull her. If you are, for the most part, of course, that Robin is a more general support in the game. If you are looking towards the Herta, I might want to wait just a little bit, just because now looking at it, that might be a little hard, because Herta is on the first half. I completely forgot about that. So yeah, go ahead, summon on Herta if you like Herta. If you don't, we'll have to wait and see what My Day and Tribbie do. I would be surprised, I'm not gonna lie, if they went ahead and gave us My Day animations, which wouldn't tell us anything at all realistically. It would literally just give us, do they have a summon? If not, is that tied to just remembrance? And if it is just tied to remembrance, having an attack animation really won't give us a lot. Tribbie specifically, Caster's specifically, Caster's was just because she was coming very soon, or she might be coming very soon, with just her animations being shown to us. Tribbie's animations actually gave us a little bit more of a concept of what she does as a Harmony character, and actually gave us some teams, or gave us a character we could tie her into, because usually a lot of these characters do have some type of character that they cater more to than others. Same thing with Harmony MC, with Break, Bronya for hyper carry, Ruame for Break, Sparkle for hyper carry, Robin for every team, but specifically follow up, and Sunday for the summon meta. So we'll have to wait and see how this works out when Tribbie gets released, and also of course when Tribbie is shown off in the live stream. But other than that, that's pretty much going to be it for this video when talking about Tribbie, and of course her damage potential that she might have, which is crazy to see supports doing damage now. I don't know, she looks like a really cool character, I'm not gonna lie, really fun looking character, and they're definitely stepping up with the type of animations we're looking at for Ultimates. But other than that, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what y'all guys think about Tribbie, and other than that, see y'all guys next one.